So cut your triangles. Mark your bags. This one's going to be Cupid's Dart. I'm trying to do more purple flowers this year. This is a perennial, so I'm just going to write perennial. And then the date. Today's the 21st. Fill your bag 3 to 4 inches. My potting soil is really wet, so that's good. Then I just let it sit in the sink for a few minutes and let whatever water needs to drain out. Next, I'm going to take my markers that I'm going to place inside my bags just so I have double labeling in case the outside label is worn off, but I've not had that problem when I use the garden marker. So I'm just going to write my label, write the date, and I'm going to put the brand of seed. I like writing on my packet of seeds also, and then I put them all in a Ziploc bag, so in the spring if I want to go back and look for them and see how tall they get, like these, the planting depth is 1/8 inch, you thin to 12 to 15 inches, it's sun, and the height is 18 to 24 inches. So those are important things when you go in the spring to plant them. But right now I need to know the planting depth, and that is just a sprinkle of soil over it. So now I'll take my seed sorter and I'll put my seeds in there. Some seeds are bigger and you can just sprinkle them, but a lot of them are really small, tiny seeds. And I found this is just a more efficient way of spreading the seeds. So here's your seeds. This is enough to do 2 Ziploc bags worth. So I'm going to set my thing at 2 because these, well, I think I'll do 1. And you take your soil and you just smash it down and get the water that is in there out. You still want it really wet, but at least it's not sopping wet. So now you'll take your seed sorter and just sprinkle the seeds. I really like this way because at least then you can get 2 bags. It said 1/8 inch, so I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle just to top the seed coverage. Some are surface sow, some are 1/2 inch. This one is 1/8 of an inch, so it's just a little bit of soil over it. And I'm using my pre-moistened soil. Now I'm going to stick my tag on the opposite side of what I marked. Then I'm going to zip it up, just leave 2-inch gap, take my clothespin, and this is a trick I learned when I first started, was to take a kebab stick, and this helps support your Ziploc bag to keep it upright. And then on the other end, you Ziploc this, and then this will stay open for the rain and the snow to come in. This is an amazing way to winter sow, and if you're wanting to recycle, in the spring after they grow, you just fold this bag down and then slide out your chunk of soil with the seeds in it, or the plants in it. Your plants will germinate when it's ready to, so don't worry about the cold, the snow, the rain. Mother Nature knows when to have your little green. Now I'll show you how I put them in my crate that I got from Dollar Tree. I set them in here. You can get 3 in a crate. Then I take the kebab that I also got from Dollar Tree and go on the other side of your kebab. See how this is right here? And do that through the basket and to the other side. And then push it all the way through and adjust your bags so that they're standing straight up. Sometimes you just have to finagle them a little bit. And then you take the other side and do the same thing. Now you're ready to bring them outside and let the snow, the rain, ice, and the sun and cold temperatures do their thing. And in the spring, depending on your zone, we're in zone 5B here in Wisconsin, but this works for zones 3 through 9. So these seeds should germinate in the spring when they're ready. And then by the end of May, they'll be all ready for me to go out and plant in the garden area. So if there's any questions, please just leave a message and I'll try to answer it best I can. But this is an awesome way to start seeds, especially if you're nervous about trying seeds. This is a great way to experiment. I tried this 3 years ago and have had great success using the Ziploc bags. So now I'm going to do another set and do the poppy seeds.